development into a furniture warehouse. The club planned to return with a brand new stadium on the outskirts of the town in 18 months. Next season, the club will play at Dartford, a prospect that has angered many of the fans. Nick Collins reports.
For Maidstone's hardy band of followers arriving at London Road for the last time, this was very definitely an occasion for singing the blues. Nostalgia was everywhere, old-time prices and a souvenir programme, but always a reminder that this was the final chapter in the stadium's long history. The site, once a hop garden, was home for the All England Championships in the 1800s, but by the turn of the century, the football tradition was established, a tradition of success that's continued ever since. In the early 1980s, Maidstone were the country's leading non-league team, winning the Alliance Championship. Champagne days for the club and its chairman, who was pushing hard for league status. A PR campaign proclaimed this was the ground to house the newest Division 4 team. But it wasn't to be. Instead, the club had to content itself with spectacular money-spinning FA Cup runs. And dreams of what might have been. Dreams that were witnessed by Ted Winter, who for 70 years has been coming to London Road. But will he still watch the team when they move to Dartford?
It's difficult for me, being a pensioner, to travel to and fro to wherever they're going. I hope the club arranged transport for me.
And your feelings on this last game here at London Road?
I'm very choked.
But the fans at least gave Ted a day to remember with a special send-off. Though the supporters were less charitable about the prospect of the ground closing.
Shocking, really. They shouldn't go before they got another ground near. But the supporters to go to. Very sad, especially as I've been watching them up here for over 40 years.
The team, though, were determined not to make it a wake and were in party mood against Stafford, quickly going 3 goals up.
Well, that may be the last goal that you'll ever see here at London Road. How do you feel about that?
Very sad occasion. I just hope they get another ground very quickly in the area.
But in the event, the last goal scored on the ground was ironically an own goal by Nigel Donn, producing mixed feelings for the man who played on this pitch more than anyone else.
Fans are gradually moving away. I mean, in my early days, in the second team, we used to get 1,800 watching. I mean, 1,800 now would be like Wembley for Maidstone, wouldn't it?
Fresh from a 4-2 win, a final wave from the players recorded for posterity. And a last goodbye from the fans now facing a trip to Dartford to see their favourite team.
We're buying a bus to take our own ball boys and gatemen and things like that across with it, so we will work very hard at establishing our identity.
The stadium deserted, but Maidstone hope to be back with a new ground on the outskirts of the town by 1990.
And so, after 90 years and 2,062 matches, the end of an era as the London Road Stadium gates are closed for the last time. Nick Collins, Coast to Coast, Maidstone.
The end of an era at Maidstone Football Club. Of course, presented by Annabelle Croft. Very best of luck with your new career.
Thank you.